Welcome back to Pigeon Auction, your go-to channel for all things racing pigeons. Today, we're diving into the world of long-distance and marathon racing with a special presentation on three iconic fanciers who've shaped the sport. These are stories of passion, innovation, and some truly remarkable birds. Let's get started. First up, we have Wim Muller from the Netherlands, a name that's practically synonymous with marathon pigeon racing. Based in Wilhelminadorp, Wim has spent over 50 years perfecting a strain of pigeons that dominate races like Barcelona and Perpignan, often stretching beyond 900 kilometers or 600 miles for US old-school folks. Many call him the GOAT, the greatest of all time in international long-distance racing, and for good reason. Wim's journey began back in 1970, working with pigeons from his buddy Piet Schott, including a granddaughter of the legendary Zilvervosje. He mixed these with pure Jan Arden birds and used some clever inbreeding tricks inspired by Professor Alphonse Anker. By 1980, he'd created his famous super couple, De Krag and Super Duiven. Their offspring, like Madonna, Geneden and Hercules, turned Wim into a global name in just a few years. One of his biggest moments came in 1985 when he clinched the Europa Beker for extreme long-distance racing with a tiny but mighty team. After that win, he sold the team to Hans Eyekamp, but kept his core breeders, rebuilding and dominating again. From 1989 to 2003, he teamed up with Eyekamp as Combinatia Eyekamp-Muller, snagging wins like the first national Perpignan in '89 with First Lady. When the partnership ended in 2004, Wim kept the legacy alive with Wim Muller and Sons, alongside his wife Rina and sons Wim Jr. and Andres. Barcelona's where Wim's pigeons really shine. In 2019, Techno M took first national Barcelona and sixth internationally over 1,139 kilometers. In 2017, under brutal conditions, he had 6 birds in the top 100 national results. Other stars like Lux Girl M and Power Girl M have racked up top finishes too. His secret? Sticking to a tight family line, mostly inbred to that super couple, with just a dash of outside blood from champs like the Brugman brothers. Wim's pigeons are the foundation for lofts worldwide, and his family's still carrying the torch today.
Tot zover ons uitstapje. We gaan verder met onze Barcelona-trein van 2017. Dit is Lovely Girl, die dit jaar de 49ste nationaal speelde op Barcelona.
En dat winnetje van 2013. En ze is vorig jaar voor het eerst mee geweest naar Barcelona. Vloog ze 106 nationaal. En dit jaar vliegt ze de 49ste nationaal. Dus ja, dat is toch weer maar fijn dat je zoiets gekweekt hebt. Ja, dit is toch, kan een goede worden.
Next, let's talk about the Kuijpers Brothers, or Gebroeders Kippers, another Dutch powerhouse in marathon racing. These guys have built a reputation for breeding pigeons with stamina, endurance, and homing instincts that make them a force in the toughest races. Their birds are a hot commodity, popping up in auctions and lofts all over the globe. The Kippers loft is known for crushing it in extreme long-distance events. Their breeding lines are rock solid, and they've been crossed with other top strains to keep the edge sharp. Take Albert Poulis, for example. He blended Kippers genetics into his own strain and nabbed second national Barcelona in 2022 against nearly 5,000 birds. That's the kind of lasting impact we're talking about. You'll spot Kuijpers pigeons on platforms like Pigeon.com and Pipa, where their offspring are auctioned off to fanciers chasing that winning DNA. They've even influenced big names like Huijmans Pigeons, proving their bloodlines are a goldmine for competitive lofts. Want specifics? Check out Pigeon.com or Pipa.b. They've got pedigrees and race results galore. The Kippers name is all about consistency and quality, and it's no wonder they're a staple in the marathon racing scene. Finally, we head to Spain with José Ledesma, a visionary who's taken pigeon racing to new heights, literally and figuratively. José's love for pigeons started as a kid, but at 30 he dove in headfirst, spending the last 20 years pushing the sport forward. His crown jewel? The Derby Arona in Tenerife, a one-loft race dubbed the Rolls-Royce of pigeon racing for its top-notch standards and brutal challenges. The Derby Arona pits pigeons from breeders worldwide against each other, racing over land and the Atlantic Ocean after being raised and trained together. It's tough, it's prestigious, and it's turned Tenerife into a pigeon racing hotspot, complete with big prizes and a vacation vibe for fanciers. José's vision made it the ultimate test for these birds. His breeding loft's no slouch either. Take Bayo Casablanca. This champ set a world record flying 1,064 kilometers over the sea. José's got other stars like Firilla Supercrack and La Invincible, plus imports from the Birdie dynasty. You can snag youngsters from his stock on Todo Palomas auctions. In 2019, he cleaned up in Spain with third places in the Fond National and King of Spain championships, plus top Canary Islands honours. José's not just about racing, he's played with GPS tech for pigeons and even teamed up with the BBC to study flights over Tenerife's wild terrain. His websites, derbyatlantic.com and todopalomas.com, are treasure troves for race details and pigeon offerings. This is a man who lives and breathes innovation in the sport. There you have it. Wim Muller, the Kippers Brothers, and José Ledesma, three giants of long-distance and marathon pigeon racing. Their legacies live on in the skies and at auctions like ours. Which fancier's story inspires you most? Drop a comment below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more pigeon racing goodness. Until next time, happy flying.
Hola amigos, aquí estamos hoy lunes, la gran final está aquí, es la gran semana. Hoy le vamos a dar el último entrenamiento corto de la isla para afianzar la orientación de los pichones y mantenerlo todo lo que podamos en la máxima forma. Los esperamos a todos el viernes en la gran final y que gane el mejor. Pueden ver aquí cómo están las palomas, la condición que tienen y el aspecto que muestran ellas, que están totalmente en una buena salud y una buena condición. Hi everybody, we are making the last training of the island today, Monday, to maintain the fitness and the condition of the pigeons. The final race is coming. We wish you the best of the lucks in the final race. You can see the perfect condition, the perfect health, the perfect fitness of the pigeons in this moment. Thank you.